What's up guys, it's Par, and finally we got an update to fix the drop rates in Wulong. So now getting 5 stars is much easier than before. So yay, we can finally get freaking builds going before we reach the end of New Game Plus. So version 1.05 just dropped. We have a big patch note thing here with a bunch of little stuff that you can go through. I'll leave a link to the patch notes in the description. However, I noted everything down here for us that's actually important, so we're just gonna go everything by one, and yeah, it'll be a quick video so you can get the summarization of what's good in the new patch. But first off, we have equipment menu stuff added in the interface, allowing players to compare equipment in equipment menus. So finally, a feature that a lot of people wanted, we can actually compare equipment. However, it's pretty strict. As you can see in the background, it's just kind of looking at one piece of gear while you also have the other one open. So it doesn't like give you like, okay, what increases in stats besides like the main attack power, but like substats and stuff, that's probably a little too complex. They said they're going to expand this in the future with like set bonuses and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, equipment menu compare thingy. So cool. But yeah, as you see here, further expansions for the comparison interface, such as support for the set bonus list and status menu, are slated for subsequent patches. So we might be getting more patches. And then they made changes to the equipment menu so that players may now check and select equipment set to favorites. So nice feature there, I guess. Now we go to miscellaneous. We can check missing pandas, cicadas, and other stuff in each mission. So really nice feature. So now when you go to a mission, you can see if you got all the cicadas and all the pandas on all the missions. So really good quality of life feature that we've been missing. So if you missed anything, now you can go back and see what you missed and go explore the map and get the stuff easier for that 100% completion for that platinum trophy or whatever. So really nice feature. Unfortunately, it wasn't at launch, but now it is. Yay. Modify the reinforcements menu to now show warriors who have sworn oaths, but are currently available as companions. You can also make it possible to gift cups of cordiality, but now we can also see reinforcements in the main hub area, which we couldn't do before, which is really annoying. So now you can see all your reinforcements list there, which is nice for build videos, at least for me. Now, they also added the option to enable and disable inertial movement when rotating the camera. This is really annoying for Wulong. The camera was kind of weird where it had like a weighty feel to it when you rotated it. So that was inertia basically. Now they have the option to disable it, and you can get that normal, you know, going back and forth normal camera movement in like any other game. So I hated that weighted movements, and now I would definitely have this off and can rotate my camera better. And a really good change is they changed the interaction command for burial flags to the down arrow or down arrow on your controller instead of R2. So those purple, you know, those purple bullcrap flags that no one even interacted with, that you did by mistake and you would like waste a heal, now that's on the down button instead of R2, which is a really great feature finally. But of course, for the main point of the video and the main point of the patch are the drop rate changes. They made the following adjustments to the drop rates. They increased the drop rate of items with high rarities after defeating bosses in main battlefields, so like 4 and 5 stars. They increased the drop rarity of items higher rarities after defeating submission bosses, and they also increased the drop rates of higher rarities after defeating other players in invasion sessions. So when you invade and do PvP, now you can also get like probably maybe potentially 5 stars. Really nice change. As you see in the background, Monkey is spitting out 5 stars now, so it definitely feels an improvement. I get like, I would say 50% of the time I'm getting 5 stars now from Monkey, which is really amazing. Before it was like maybe 10% or something like that. So yeah, finally I can make the next build and not struggle as much, which is perfect timing because I was going to work on the next build and then this patch dropped, and then yeah, now I can make it easier. So new build will be coming soon, so pay attention to that. I'll probably have it by the weekend. So yeah, cool. Now they also made adjustments to the items from treasure chests containing equipment will incur random loots, which I tested this for the crossbow farm that we used to do for getting graces on a ranged weapon, and at least from that treasure chest, that remains the same. So you can still get your graces and potentials -1 set bonus effects from that farm. So that farm is still legit. So if you want to know how to farm, check out my luck build. So you can get over 200 luck, and you can farm these 2 methods with the monkey and the range chest, so you can get your gear better. But yeah, that one still works, and I think we also get like materials now and ammo for free, which is really nice. It says, note, starting from your second playthrough, such items, while having higher upgrade levels, are also more likely to be of higher rarities. So if you have like +9 or 8 gear, perhaps you can get 5 stars more better of that kind. I'm not sure what that means, but you guys have to test it out. And lastly, they also made adjustments to items with higher ratings are more likely to drop after the player defeats enemies with higher morale ranks than the player's current morale rank. So now this probably works as intended, where if you're like really low morale and the enemy's way higher, your drop rate for that increases depending on the difference. So theoretically, based off this, if you want higher rarity stuff from like Lu Bu, if you want Lu Bu's weapon sets and stuff like that, try to get as low as morale as you can and then beat them, and hopefully you get 5 stars. If not, you can just do the quit out method like we usually do. And lastly, we have some balance changes. Overpower bursts with gooting and stuff like that is all fine, so nothing changed there. I haven't tested anything else, but yeah, unfortunately there have been no weapon skills balance changes, which I think is the biggest problem for endgame. It's a lot of skills that are not that good. They either weaken damage or they're weaken spirit damage, and at least from this patch, at least based off the notes, we don't have any changes to that. So for builds, they're probably going to be kind of the same thing. Try to aim for spirit break with gooting or some other weapon and get that fatal strike and kill them. But here we go. Made some adjustments to the level of difficulty for the battle against Zhang Liang in the main battlefield village of Calamity. So they finally nerfed the boss so people can actually beat it. There's a lot of people that struggled against him. Not many people could even get past the first boss of the game, and now they finally nerfed him a bit. And they also added a tutorial as well, probably letting you know that you should press those spirit buttons to end the fight as soon as possible. So yeah, Zhang Liang was nerfed. Not a big deal since you only fight him once, right, in the story, and then you just kind of move on. Hopefully you can beat the rest of the content. Good luck on Lu Bu. They also made adjustments to that Divine Beast attacks are affected by the player's morale rank. Now, I don't know what this means. Maybe we can have like a Divine Beast build potentially, but the adjusted amount of damage dealt by each Divine Beast, taking into account the effect of the player's morale rank. So the higher morale, the more your Divine Beast damage does. And lastly, the extended duration of invincibility after performing fatal strikes or deflect in response to critical blows, as the effects of invincibility wore off before the players regain control. No idea what that means, but yay, that's a thing. But yeah, I'll leave a link to the full patch notes in the description so you can check them out yourselves. They have a lot of bug fixes, no performance things, the no performance adjustments there. So PS5 version, it didn't run totally smooth. Like in the main village, you would get some lag here and there. So I would like to see them patch that. Obviously for PC, I'm sure there's problems there as well. But yeah, patch notes, guys. Go have fun. Now you can finally make the builds that you want to make. And good luck. Make sure to give the video a like, comment down below what you guys think of the patch notes, and subscribe for more Wulong epicness.